I just spent an eternity trying to figure out this new background. Oh my god. This was so exhausting for no reason. Anyway, this is what we're sticking with. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and on here I talk about all things mindset, spirituality, the law of attraction, manifestation, you name it, you will probably find it right here on my channel. I hope you're doing well. I've shifted around the background a bit. We are now sitting on my bed. I'm pretty comfortable for now here, but this is it's probably gonna change a bunch of times over and over again. So yeah, I also don't know how I'm gonna do it when I'm like not filming in the middle of the night, because then there's like actually sunlight and all that. But this is it for now. I hope you're comfortable here. We do have tea again, of course. Feel free to grab one yourself, get cozy, get comfy, because we are gonna talk about confidence today. Under my last video, someone requested that I talk about confidence more. So here we are. I wrote something down in my journal, 11 points about confidence, and they are not in order, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and feel free to share your thoughts and experiences down in the comments below. I would love to read them. Yeah, let's dive right into it. Point number 1. Get to know yourself. What do you like and what don't you like about yourself? And I kind of did that not so consciously, because I was always aware of the things that I didn't like about myself, but sometimes people just aren't happy with themselves, but they can't really pinpoint why. So just like get out your notebook, get out your journal and write down everything you know about yourself. The pros and cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just non-judgmental, write down what you know for a fact about yourself. So that when you want to change yourself, you know exactly where you're starting. Number 2, create a vision. And that is obviously something that I've already talked about in my last video. So if you haven't seen that already, feel free to check that out. I also talk about that on my podcast. Link down below in the description box as well. But get a vision. This is what I mean by that, like my beautiful vision board right here. You need to get clear on who you want to be, like when you are confident. You need to know, like, because now we know where we're starting and now we want to know where we're going. So create a vision, get clear on that, so you know exactly where you're going. And number 3, and that is, people talk about that a lot, but I kind of like figured out my own meaning with that, and that is investing in yourself. And I don't mean like, oh, go out and buy the designer bag because that is gonna make you look really cool. Or go and get the high-end makeup because your skin is gonna look so flawless and it's gonna be a whole vibe. Of course, if that helps, do it, go out, do that. But what I mean when I say invest in yourself is invest in your health, invest in your knowledge. Take time for yourself, like invest so much more time in who you're being. So spend time with yourself, really sit with your thoughts and really think like, okay, if I was dating myself, how would I invest in myself, like energy wise? And that also brings us around to number 4, and that is finding out your why. Like, why do you even want to be confident? Because for the longest time when I started with this whole journey, I was so obsessed with the idea of attracting like my dream relationship. And that was kind of the only reason why I wanted to be confident in the first place. And let me tell you, I constantly kept attracting the wrong people who were toxic, who weren't good for my mental health, and just like, no, not good. So figure out why you even want to be confident. And that is also another point, like intention setting. Because what I like to do is whenever I go out, I always set an intention. Like, what kind of people do I want to meet today? What kind of conversations do I want to have today? What kind of opportunities do I want to attract when I go out? Or like you can do that with the smallest things. Like you can say like, oh, when I drink this cup of tea, my skin is gonna get super clear. Or like, I love doing that when I have my morning coffee to like just set an intention when I drink it. But yeah, intention setting is super powerful. And you can also say, oh, whenever I've been recently, like, I've been a huge fan of red lipstick. So whenever I put on red lipstick, I'm like, oh my god, I'm that bitch. Like, that is my intention. I am that bitch. No one can shake my confidence. So find small habits and small ways where you can really tell yourself, oh, when I do this, I'm gonna be confident. Like, I am confident whenever I wear this jacket or whenever I do this hairstyle. That is my confidence hairstyle. The next point is, on my list it's point number 5, but that already doesn't make sense anymore, so I'm just gonna say it's the next point. And it has been a huge trend. It has been a huge trend online, and you've probably heard this like a bunch of times. It is romanticizing your life and acting like you're the main character. And I cannot tell you how much that has actually changed my life for the better. Because, okay, picture this. Like, you probably know that when you're like in a car, in a bus going somewhere, and it's raining outside, and you're listening to music in your headphones, and you're just leaning back and watching those raindrops on the windows, like having their little races, and you're pretending that you're in the most dramatic movie. That, but less dramatic and more happy. We want that. Those are the vibes. You can do that while you're getting ready. You can blast music that makes you feel really good, that has affirming lyrics. You can, when you get groceries, like, pretend that you're that bitch. Like, oh my god, I'm that bitch. I'm getting my vegetables now. Like, I don't know. When you're cooking, pretend that you're like, I don't know, a rich stay-at-home mom cooking for your children or something like that. Make it fun, like, make it really fun, and just make up those fake scenarios and romanticize every little thing that you can. And what I always like to do is to, like, if you know me, you know that I will always be taking pictures of everything that I see. Pictures, little snippets of videos, and I'm just always posting them on my Instagram story and like writing little captions to that. Try to make your camera roll look like your Pinterest board. We love that. The next one is try to be wiser in every possible way. I've recently started to learn Italian again because I had it in school for 2 years and I loved it, but then we had a teacher exchange and everything went downhill. But I was pretty good at it. So I started learning Italian again with Duolingo, because with what else? But that goes with anything, like, study a subject that's really interesting for you. If you're really into, I don't know, crystals, go out and buy a lot of books about crystals and study all of that. Or maybe astrology, maybe tarot. I'm a huge tarot girly. I love my tarot. But really, you're a lifelong learner, and really use that to your advantage. Because there's nothing that makes people hotter than if they know a lot about one specific thing. And I also love that when people talk to me about their passions, I'm like, oh my god, tell me everything about, I don't know, why the clouds look like the way they do today. Like, if you know anything about a certain subject, it's amazing, and it's such a confidence boost. Just learn whatever you can, or if people know how to play chess, that is really cool. Or if people know a lot about historic literature, amazing. Just learn something, because your mind is what truly makes you confident. And that is also the next point. Oh my god, we're on a roll today. That is the next point, because true confidence comes from within, and it doesn't matter if your hair is greasy, if you haven't worked out in a while, if you're not wearing your best outfit today. It doesn't matter, because true confidence comes from within. Like, it comes from your mind, the way you handle yourself, the way you carry yourself, the energy you put out in the world. That is true confidence. And I really want you to cut the whole, oh my god, I don't look my best today, I don't feel confident today. Because that is honestly bullshit. There's even actors who subjectively aren't that attractive, but their energy and just their confidence when they step into a room, you're like, oh my god, that person is amazing. They are so hot. They're wow, like I want to know everything about them. That is because they know who they are and they carry themselves well. And that is what we want, because confidence it doesn't matter how you look. It really doesn't. And my best friend and I, we don't say, oh, I'm not that confident today. We don't say that. We maybe like when we're a bit bloated or something, we say, oh, I don't have the best body image day today. But that doesn't shake our confidence, right? Because we like cut the tie between being confident and the way we look. The last one, and that is so underrated, I think, and I'm still not on top of my shit with that, but that is feeling comfortable in your body. And what I mean by that is feeling healthy. And that is oftentimes overlooked because, as I said already, like we always focus on how we look, how we present ourselves. And while, yes, that matters, but really being healthy and taking your vitamins, taking your supplements. I recently started again taking probiotics for my gut. So like gut health is super important, but also what you put into your body, like the things you eat. If you eat a lot of vegetables, if you like drink a lot of good juices for you, just that, like, you will be glowing. And I had, like, for the longest time, I really struggled with my digestive system, and I felt so low energy all the time, and you can see that in someone's face when they don't feel their best health-wise. And that was also something that really tore down my confidence, because I just felt like I didn't feel good in my body. Like, I didn't feel safe in my own body. And that changed when I started to work out regularly again. And it's just like, it's gonna turn your whole life around when you start to take care of within and with your body. So also mindfulness is also a huge one with that. So even if you're not someone who likes to meditate, I'm currently starting to get back into that, but just go for mindful walks, go look at trees, really be present. And that is all gonna do so much good for your body. And it's gonna cause you to really feel safe and feel at home in your body, because true confidence can only be exuded when you feel safe in your body. And that is probably like the biggest point. And I don't see enough people online talk about that and how important that is, but it has been like the most crazy game changer for me. So yeah, that is it for today. I hope you were able to take something away from that. If you have any questions, any comments, any thoughts, write them down below in the comments. I am so excited to read them. And thank you for like the positive reviews on my last videos. That has been crazy. And I'm obviously, as I already said in my last video, I'm still adapting to this whole like creating videos thing, but it has been so fun and it has been so exciting, and I really, oh my god, like I kind of want to try to put a video out every week, but I'm a flow type of girl, so that maybe is not gonna happen, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Maybe there's gonna be a video every week. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep going with this journey and post more on here for you guys. So yeah, feel free to subscribe. Also listen to my podcast, the Classy and Candid Podcast, on Spotify. It is linked down below in the description box. And yeah, that is it for today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are. Bye!